Good morning, everyone. It's a blessing to be here with you today. I want to share with you a message on overcoming life's challenges through faith, a message of hope, encouragement, and the unshakable truth that God is always with you no matter what you're facing. I know life can be tough sometimes. We all face challenges that seem too heavy to carry. Maybe you're going through a difficult season at work, struggling with a health issue, or dealing with personal loss. I want you to know that these challenges do not define you. They certainly do not determine your future. God has a purpose for you, and He promises to walk with you through every storm. Let's turn to Scripture for some guidance. In Philippians 4:13, we are reminded, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." That simple verse is a powerful reminder that no matter how big or small your challenge might be, you are not facing it alone. With Christ by your side, you have the strength to overcome. Faith is not just about believing that things will get better, it's about trusting that God is already working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail for your good. I remember a time when I faced a difficult season in my own life. There were moments when the weight of worry and uncertainty felt overwhelming. But during that time, I chose to focus on God's promises rather than on my problems. I prayed, I meditated on Scripture, and I allowed God's peace to fill my heart. And slowly, as I continued to trust Him, I began to see opportunities emerge from challenges that I once thought were insurmountable. That experience taught me that when you lean on God, every trial becomes a stepping stone towards a brighter future. Another verse that always comes to mind is Romans 8:28, which says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." This isn't a promise that life will be free of difficulties, but rather a promise that even in our most challenging moments, God is working behind the scenes for our benefit. Every setback, every heartbreak, every struggle is a part of a larger, beautiful tapestry that God is weaving for you. You can take your mess and turn it into a masterpiece. So how do we practically overcome these challenges? First, we must cultivate a deep personal relationship with God. When you spend time in prayer, reading His Word, and meditating on His promises, you build a strong foundation of faith. This foundation is what keeps you ready when the winds of life blow hard. Next, surround yourself with a community of believers who uplift and encourage you. There's great strength in fellowship. When you share your struggles with trusted friends or family members who have walked through similar challenges, you not only receive support, but you also remind yourself that you're not alone on this journey. It's also important to remember the power of a positive mindset. Our thoughts have tremendous influence over our lives. When you choose to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles, you can position yourself to experience God's transforming power. Instead of dwelling on what's wrong, focus on what God can do through you. Even in the midst of trials, look for the lessons, the hidden blessings, and the doors that God is opening. I want to encourage you today, do not let the challenges of life rob you of your joy or your faith. Instead, let them be the very things that drive you to lean more into God's promises. Your challenges are not a sign of His absence, they're an invitation to experience His power in a deeper way. Every trial you face is an opportunity for God to show His strength through your weakness. In closing, remember that life's challenges are temporary, but the strength and hope that come from a deep, abiding faith in God are eternal. Keep your eyes fixed on Him, trust in His plan, and know that with each step you take in faith, you are moving closer to the abundant life that He has promised. Thank you for letting me share this message with you today. May God's peace fill your hearts, and may you walk boldly through every challenge, knowing that you are never alone. God bless you all.